Good morning, second graders. Today is Tuesday, April 21st, and looks like we have some sunshine out today. It's going to be nice and sunny today, and maybe some clouds in the afternoon. There is, let's see, it's a high of 48 degrees, so not as warm as it's been, but tomorrow, 66. We're excited about that. All right, so um, let's see. Yesterday's check-in question had to do with history, and we learned about the samurai warriors of Japan and how they were warriors, but they also did very creative things like writing poetry and painting and gardening and things like that. So we also learned about haiku poetry. And thank you, Miss Lund, for that awesome lesson about samurai and haiku. And I know a lot of you were probably writing some haiku poems. So I thought maybe on Thursday when we do our little Zoom meeting, if you wanted to share a haiku that you wrote, that would be fun. So, um, as a reminder, a haiku is a short poem, usually about nature, and it has a very specific pattern. The pattern is 5 syllables in the first line, and then 7 syllables in the next line, and then 5 syllables. So 5, 7, 5. And often haikus are written to help us as readers visualize or paint a picture or kind of sense what it would have been like to be in um, that scene in nature, or to kind of picture what that would have felt like. So, kind of thinking about our senses. What would it feel like? What would it sound like? Maybe what would it taste like? What would it look like? So, sort of very descriptive. And one, I wrote a little haiku poem. So I was just reading a book, a favorite book of mine, and it is called Walden, and it's by someone named Henry David Thoreau. And he went into the woods to live a very simple life and to learn lessons away from all the distractions of um, living amongst lots of people. So, as you know, Miss Taylor likes things to be calm and simple. And so I was inspired by my rereading of this book. I've read it many times. And I think I read it first in college or maybe high school. I can't really remember, but it is a favorite of mine. So I try to read it every year or two. All right, so my poem is about the woods. I can hear my children running around upstairs. All right, so my poem is A Walk in the Woods. Inhale, exhale, feeling calm, sounds of the forest. So here's my little haiku that I wrote. I was trying to find in this last line, so I have a couple alternative endings. So I was trying to do, the 5. So a walk in the woods. That's 5. Inhale, exhale, feeling calm. So that's 7. Sounds of the forest. So that's 5. But that last line I also liked soft sound of footsteps. So I thought that was kind of nice too. Or my other option is birds, wind, leaves rustling. So I had kind of a few endings there. I think I might like the footsteps one because when we're taking walks in the woods, I really like just the sound of like soft footsteps on the path or the trail. It sounds different than when you're walking in your house or on the pavement or the cement or a sidewalk. It just sounds different. I really like the sound of your footsteps in the woods. So if you have a haiku poem, hold on to it and we'll share them on Thursday. Or you can send them to me and I could read them for our little daily good morning videos. That would be fun. Um, Alrighty, so Miss Tuzana mentioned in her announcements today, her little good morning videos, that it's National Kindergarten Day, and she mentioned that in German, where the kindergarten originated in Germany in 1837. And so the word comes from the German language and it means garden of children. We could write a haiku about that. Garden of Children. Ooh, 5 syllables. So if you have any kindergartners in your house, brothers or sisters, tell them Happy Kindergartners Day. All right, so let's see. Our check-in question for today has to do with science. And so today we're going to learn about inclined planes. And I mentioned that my son and our neighbor were making some inclined planes, some ramps in our alley and riding their bikes over them the other day. So there's a little video about inclined planes, also called ramps, and a little check-in question for you to think about. And then tomorrow is, we'll have another history lesson. And then tomorrow's also Earth Day. So start thinking about, ooh, is there something that I can do today or tomorrow or the next day to just help to celebrate the earth, take care of the earth, practice gratitude for all that we have in the earth. I really like that song of Miss Urbach that Miss Urbach sings. I'm lucky there's a sun. So that is being grateful for the sun. I also do like those cloudy days too. They help me to think about like, oh, I just want to go write in my journal or read a book or just kind of be quiet and maybe sometimes just stay inside. But the sun is also, we should like the sun. All right. So let's see. We talked about the date. We did the weather, the questions. Oh, today's spelling words. All right, here. Here we go. You can see, did Miss Taylor forget to mark anything? Sometimes I do that. So we got permission, rough, social, steal, and strange. Ooh. All right. So those are our spelling words for today. And we have a secret scholar. Yesterday's secret scholar was Stella. And Stella has been being really helpful at home and helping make breakfast and just kind of generally helping mom with her 2 little brothers. So thank you, Stella. Our secret scholar for today, and I know this person is being very helpful at home with his big sister and his mom and dad. It is Samuel. Yay! Hi, Samuel. Hope you are doing well, and I know you are using lots of virtue, lots of justice and fortitude. So if your parents would like to, they could send me a little note and say, yes, Miss Taylor, Samuel has been using his virtue, and here's how. All right, good job, Samuel. We are thinking about you today. You say, hi, Samuel. All right. And let's see. So we have, what are we going to work on today? So we got our check-in question, a little bit of spelling, math, reading. We have some optional activities. Today we're going to learn a little bit about inclined planes and science. If you haven't checked out art or music or Latin or Playworks, you could do some of those things. Today and every day, learn something new. Try your best. Be kind to one another. Let's make today the best day yet. It's a great day to be a knight. Have a lovely day, scholars. And I will chat with you again tomorrow. I miss you. Have a great day.